Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Elegant, and this is PeterMbahTV.com. PeterMbahTV.com is Nigeria's most visited online TV and news portal. So I like that we meet you too.
Okay, my name is Lovelin Fidelis Nwobodo. Okay, I'm the woman leader Amoji, Nnenwe, Women Wing.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Please, in a nutshell, can you express what is happening here today?
Honestly, I'm very happy to meet my people one-on-one with the incoming governor, Barrister Peter Mbah. I'm very happy to see that he realized that there is a community that exists here. And my happiness is beyond control when I look at my fellow women, the way they turn around to answer me, because I told them that this gathering is very important, especially to we women. And the moment I say this is where we are going, they forget that there are people that have been threatening their life, that they shouldn't go for gathering like this. Like they say, leader, anywhere you go, we follow you. So I'm happy to meet our incoming governor here talking one-on-one with us. I think he's a quite cool guy. In fact, I like his style because I just shake his hand now, not a few minutes ago after I made my speech there. So thank you.
For the fact that you spoke to the women and they listened to you, show that you on your own side, you're a good leader. And every good leader, one of the characteristics of a good leader is humility, and which the incoming governor, His Excellency Dr. Barrister Peter Mbah, possesses. One of the qualities that he possesses. I'd like that you tell us more, from your own observation. What do you think of the man Peter Mbah?
Okay. From what I just read about him and what I'm seeing now, I think he's a man of his word. For somebody to become a barrister, I know it's not a day job, and he has passed through a lot of things. And my happiness now is that when we think of Nkano is very close to Nnenwe. We have a common boundary with him here there. So I think, in fact, I see him as a brother, a father, and a mentor too. So from all indication, I can tell you that he's an honest man. I just have my hope, because I believe my hunch doesn't disappoint me. When I look at the way he speaks in television and what he does the moment he arrives here, I have my hope on that we have gotten it right this time around, and we are strongly behind him.
Okay. Apart from farming, because we have heard, a lot of women have spoken out their hearts concerning, the agricultural base of things here in Nnenwe. What else would you want the incoming governor to do for you people if elected come 2023?
Yeah, apart from farming, but I don't like the way you say it. Have you heard my own version in terms of farming? Okay. So, when I arrived there, in fact, I stayed in the north over 20 years, working there before I come down to Nnenwe, and I decided to be with my people, you understand? So, and I found out that we are farming, but we are not getting it right. Why? No much training and no help coming from the other side of the government, you understand? So our people here are doing very much well when it comes to rice farming, cassava farming, groundnut as well, and even maize. But the problem here is that no input coming in from the side of the government in terms of fertilizer. Majority of them cannot feed well, talk less of buying all those things. And when you allow them to do this farm job without educating them on how to get profit, they don't know that farming is a business. And thereby people that just come in, just take advantage of them. And some of the product they bring out become a waste because there is no daily market. And even if there is a daily market, the yield may not give them 100% of what it's supposed to give. That is farming aspect. So we need agro farming business right here in Nnenwe in order to feed Aninri and Nnenwe at large, because we have the soil that can do whatever we put in that soil. So aside from farming again, there are many things that is in me, especially some say that I always fight for women. I don't know, but I have seen them as the people that are suffering most. Because being close to them with them, I find out that whenever a child is hungry, the next thing go and meet your mother. You understand? And this mother doesn't even have a place where she can get a stipend, not even a salary, nothing. And even the farm that she called a business is not even doing well. So now I want a situation that this woman will receive a civic center. Maybe there be a civic center that cares for women. You understand? So this civic center, in fact, I am pioneering it, the Amoji women, and thank God the whole Nnenwe women, they respect me and they listen to me. We do gather, we do a meeting. We are trying our best. We have a prototype on how this civic center can be built. We need the land to do this. Let there be rice mill, the stoning, everything that till the packaging. That is what we want, so that these women can be empowered, even getting job by maybe boiling the rice, maybe spreading it on, you understand? So this is another way to earn a living. Then we are still asking the same, we are talking about the cassava graters. We need it. I have seen them suffering just to get curry done, processed curry. When they gather the cassava from the farm, taking it to another neighboring village because of one of the operators there in their village is having a problem or the other. When you look at the operator, you find out that he is suffering. The machine is not okay. So after the long queue, they may decide not to do the curry processing, and that is a damage, you know that one. Another thing that they're having difficulties here is when it comes to red oil, palm oil. Processing of it is another problem. Do you look at our young men? I don't know. In fact, I don't know what's happening in Igbo now. It's not how we grow up here. Things are getting worse every day. So instead of them to help the parents, especially the mother, in cutting off the palm fruit, they decide to join whatever thing they feel like. So in fact, when I interview most of them, they say that the government has failed them. So what is the sense of believing in them again? So now, the woman will have some of their palm fruit under the tree, rotten, spoiled, nobody to cut it. And when I went to Lagos in order to search for some of them, I found out that there are machines that can cut that, even a woman can operate it. How much is it? Some are 100,000, some are 150, some are 200. But we don't have the people that can assist to do this. If the government can come around, have a civic center that will take care of all these things, including the palm oil processing, garri processing, rice processing, believe you me, women will be very happy because most of them will get engaged. And even these children that are into drugs and bad influences or whatever, we may engage them because they listen to women. I remember when we share, we don't want you to smoke so or drink. They obey us. But if the government did not come to our aid, they may decide that, when the burden is too much, they may lapse and the problem will continue. So what I want, aside from farming, let there be civic center in Nnenwe. Another thing, all the community, we have a problem of water. We have stated it already. All the community, they can help us. Ogugude is there, the tank is there. The water flows here. When I was tender, and we have tap during the regime of the Oyibos. What happened now? The tank is still there, the water is still there, but the problem is the pipe is not working, maintenance. So if the government can pay attention to this, I know that they have been hearing of this, but the problem is that they use the wrong people to implement this. People look for their pockets instead of the welfare of the community or the town they belong to. So if they can pay attention to all these things, believe you me, Nnenwe will be forever grateful, especially to Barrister Mbah. And I have my hopes on that he will actually win, because I have seen it in him. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for this wonderful conversation. I tell you, I have had lots of conversation today, but this is the most interesting one. It's very educative and very deep. So let's just hope that all things being equal, come 2023, His Excellency Dr. Barrister Mbah emerges winner. Thank you so much.
Thank you.